Christmas time, there are usually some pretty good movies to go see. Sean OConnell from FilmCritics.com joins us to let us know about what you should go see. Number of choices this holiday season, aren't there?
Yeah, there really are. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two breaks where Hollywood really likes to cash in. That's why we see something like a Harry Potter come out during Thanksgiving time and do very, very well. This year, they're trying to lure families into theaters still with the Narnia film. They're going for something like Gulliver's Travels, although that has been hidden from the critics, which is an indicator that the studio has zero faith in it. And if you've seen any trailers for it, you can understand why it looks dreadful.
Yeah.
However, they did screen Little Fockers, and I'm very surprised at that because it is an awful, awful film on every level. It's one of these embarrassing films that we're going to point to on the resumes of people like Robert De Niro and even Ben Stiller, who's been in some good comedies, and just say, what were they thinking when this one came out?
Oh, no, Sean, you were crushing me. I love the first two. You're saying the third one just doesn't work. They've gone too far.
It's so lazy. It's going back to the well and repeating jokes from the first one and dragging them out. This one, there's a new director. They used to be directed by Jay Roach. He directed the first two. He did the Austin Powers films with Mike Myers, too. And they've passed it over to a guy named Paul Weitz, who just doesn't know comedy. So there's no rhythm to this film at all. It just sort of lays there stagnant until it gets to, like, really obvious puke jokes or, you know, really, really over-the-top toilet jokes. And it again, adds a lot more faces to the ensemble. You have people like Harvey Keitel and Jessica Alba who are there for no reason whatsoever. It's just dead on arrival, this one.
Okay. All right. Well, let's save our money. Go see something else. Anything that we should go see this weekend?
Yeah, the good news about Christmas is that this is the time of the year when the Academy has to take a look at the films that are going to be in the running for next year's Oscars, which will take place in February, but we're seeing a lot of the Oscar contenders trying to get into theaters in time for a qualifying run. The best thing out there right now is True Grit, which is a Western directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, and it's a remake of a John Wayne film from 1969, but it's also based on a book, which is what the John Wayne one was based on. And the Coens go back to the source material of the book and get a lot of humor out of it. It's a story of a young girl whose father is shot, and then she hires a U.S. Marshal, played by Jeff Bridges, to go after the man who shot her father. And it's a throwback Western, but it feels very modern. Script is amazing. The dialogue is great. It's a great, great movie. I'd say go check that out this weekend.
Well, he is barely recognizable behind all the makeup, looking like an old, crusty Western guy.
Eye patch, and to be honest with you, it does feel like he has a mouthful of tobacco when he's delivered all of his lines, but it kind of works in character.
You know, this is done by the Coen brothers, known for their slapstick. I mean, any comedy in this, or did they stay true to the story?
No, there's comedy, but it has a dark sort of edge to it. It's all found in this fantastic dialogue that really just rolls off the tongue of the actors. It's very smart and very funny, and the way that the actors play it is so sharp that you want to sort of go back and see it 2 or 3 times because you're afraid you're going to miss a line of dialogue. The dialogue is that rich. And someone who really surprised me in it is Matt Damon. And I've liked Damon in a lot of other things, but he gives one of his best performances as someone who tags along on the posse that goes after the criminals. So, again, just from top to bottom, it's one of the best films of the year.
So his take on what movies you should go see this holiday weekend. Sean OConnell, if you want to catch up with more of his reviews, you can at FilmCritics.com.